Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Tekken 7 online gameplay with its new original character, Leroy Smith. Now if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Don't forget to hit the like button down below. And remember, any donation, big or small, will help the channel grow. Thank you and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Alright, let's see who our next opponent is going to be. This should be a really good fight. Now before I dive in into Mr. Leroy Smith's story, which I can't wait because by far I think Tekken 7 has given us justice and given us in a character like Leroy Smith, because his character design and his story, which I'm about to read, which I hope is good, but at least his character design is flawless. Even though I did change them up a little bit when you see him, but I am very pleased with what they did with his character design. I just changed them up so he could be different from all the other Leroy Smith you're gonna see in Tekken 7, but I like his character design. And again, like, we have martial law who fights like Bruce Lee, but now we got Leroy Smith who fights like Ip Man, which is Bruce Lee's master. And again, all the movies of Ip Man, since they become even more famous, you know, we finally got a character that fights like him. And I think they did a really good job with this guy, and I can't wait to dive into his story. Now let's see who gets first here real quick. Ooh, Gotti. Alright, so let's dive in. So it says here, 50 years ago, right, a young boy was caught up in a large-scale gang conflict in his hometown of New York City. Now, in New York City was amidst of a dark period where gangsters were rampant in the tens of thousands. Bribes to the police and political world were rampant as well. No one could stop the gang's tyranny, right? It says the people had even to fully submit to the gangs as the gangs expanded their control of their city. The conflict between them escalated, eventually leading to a massive battle involving all the gangs. The streets of New York were instantly turned into a battlefield of hell, fueled by explosions and fire, and bullets flew everywhere, killing anyone regardless of age and gender. That is crazy. Like, wow, what an opening start to his story, with a little mix of truth, because anyone from New York City could, you know, testify like shit was real out there. Like, I'm from Jersey as well, but like, man, like, I had to look up some of the gangs, right? Now I'll give you a quick thing that I searched. So in the Bronx alone, from the the late 80s to now, or late 90s, like, these were some of the gangs they had. They have about fucking 55 gangs, bro. I'm not gonna read all 55, I'm just gonna see some that stand out. Alright, but before I get to the list, let me finish this character here real quick. Let me see if I can knock her out with a perfect. Let's get this perfect going. Here, eat this 3-piece combo. Eat this. Game. Haha, perfect. Thank you for that. And I was about to shoot your ass. Alright, let's get to this list and see who our next opponent is. Let's go. Alright, so here we go. So like I said before, the Bronx alone had 55 gangs within that time period, man. Some of them were the 18 Street Cribs. Some of them were the 89 Brims, the 83 Gangster Cribs, the Neighborhood of Cribs, Sex, Money, and Murder, Almighty Latin Kings, Queen Nations, Black Peach Stones. Let me scroll a little bit more down. The Hoover 92, Mass Swan Broods. Like, these are some fucking weird names, some of these shits. The Savage Skulls. I know they had some Bloods in here. Where are they? There you go. 93 Bloods, NTG. And that's just in fucking the Bronx alone, man. That's fucking crazy. Now in Brooklyn, it says here it has about 16 gangs. The 18 Trade Outlaws, the 18 Streets, the 43 Gangsters, 9 Trade Bloods, NT, Bedford Stuyvesant area. Let me see here. What else it says here? The East Gangster Cribs, Ghost Town, Little Boys Crew, the LBC, Rep, what the hell? Red Fan Peru, never heard of them. South Side Cribs. Now in Manhattan you had about another 20. In Manhattan you had the 93 Gangsters, the NTG, the 116th Street. Let me see what else here. Oh, the Black P-Stones were in this list again. Bloodstone Gangsters, the Dominican Don't Play, and Flying Dragon, Ghost Shadows, Korean Power, Mad Dog Bloods, Purple Gangs, Sex Money Murder again. Let me see here. The United Blood Nation, White Tigers, and then in Staten Island you had about 8 gangs. 59 Brins, 93 Bloods, Almighty Lion King, Queen Nation, Gangster, Killer Bloods, G-Shine, Nation of God and Earth, the NGE. So man, fucking New York City, it's a beautiful city, but man, it's fucking flooded with gang members. Fucking violence, blood, like needless shit. But then again, you have to understand that in that time, I mean, I ain't no psychiatrist or anything like that, bro, but like we all see a lot of shows on, you know, Netflix and documentary and all this other stuff, and you see it, bro. Like when you come from a broken home, this people's outlet, right, from regardless of what race, right, their outlet and their need to be a part of something, even if it's something as destructive as fucking gangs, that's what they fucking fall prey to, and that's the truth. And it sucks that a lot of innocent people get hurt in their wake, but that's how they fucking, you know, when they had a horrible life, they want to inflict the same pain to others, and that sucks, man. Anyways, let's get back to this fight. Let me see if I can finish this guy off right now. Let's get, well, pause. That did not sound right. Alright, nah, bro, we ain't going to another match. Let's end it. Nice. Get your ass out of here. Lucky I ain't shoot your ass. Alright, let's see how our next opponent does. Alright, so let's get back to the story of Leroy Smith. So now, the family of Leroy Smith, then a boy was also involved in a fierce shootout and all were killed. Leroy too was seriously injured and falls into a river and gets washed away into the sea. Now it says here, but luckily he is picked up by a merchant ship and survives. In his fading consciousness, he deeply felt his helplessness and deep desire for revenge against the gangs. Leaving America, Leroy traveled around the world as a trader, trading goods and merchandise. And in Hong Kong, he encountered a martial artist art called the Wing Chun. Leroy, fascinated by its one-on-one strategy and of defense and neutralizing the opponent, settled down in Hong Kong to learn the martial arts. Let me see here. In many months have passed. Half a century after what later became to known as the Big Apple War New York incident, New York was still and dominated by the gangsters, who had survived although their power had diminished. Knowing this, Leroy decided to return to New York City and take revenge against the gangs and liberate the city. Now it says here, fueled by his anger, Leroy single-handed attacks and destroys them with the strength of a fierce demon. During this time, he learns from one of the gang leaders that the current Mishima Saibatsu was behind the large-scale rivalry of half a century ago. Surprised at the fact that the large company currently engaged in the war that has divided the world has been behind it for such a long time, Leroy believes, right, it is the root of all evil, and decides to join the King of Iron Fist tournament hosted by this company to take revenge. Alright, here we go. Ooh, a demotion match. Now I gotta win this. I mean, there can only be one Leroy, so I gotta take this guy down quick. So let's read about Leroy real quick. So it says here, in other appearances, now the new anime on Netflix, which I can't wait, it should be like a week away from now, is Tekken Bloodline. It says here, Leroy makes an appearance in the upcoming Netflix show Tekken Bloodline. He is built to fight against Jin Kazama and intend to take him down as he views him as one of Heihachi's lackeys. Now, that's gonna be interesting because we already know from the preview this is a young Jin Kazama, like Tekken 3 Jin Kazama, right? So obviously he's not gonna have all the experience and power that he has now. So to me, right there is just like a giveaway that obviously Leroy's gonna win. I think Jin will be king though. In that preview, I think he will whoop King's ass. Again, you have to understand, this is a young Jin Kazama that we're gonna be watching, guys. So I don't know. I think even if King does get over on him, it's because of youth and inexperience. But we all know that once we get, you know, old Jin, like Jin will straight up mollywop all these motherfuckers. But I will have to give the win to Leroy. If that's what they're talking about here, what I just read, that they're building him up to fight against Jin, I think Leroy would take it. One, he's a brand new character, so they want to give him props. Two, he's a badass motherfucker, and he's fighting an unexperienced, you know, talented Jin Kazama, but I don't think Jin has it in him to take Leroy down. Now, if we're talking about Jin in Tekken 7 or 6-4, like, you know, when he's already more mature and he's ready to fucking go at it, then yeah, Jin will win that fight. But I will have to give it to Leroy. I'm sticking with by that gun, and let's see how it goes. Oh man, I was trying to get the broom on this guy, man. Let's get this quick. Come on, don't. He keep grabbing me with that grabbing button, bro. Like, I don't know why I can't deflect that. This shit should have been over, but looks like we're about to go to another round. Oh, come on. I got see, fucking grabbing him. I keep falling for it. That's alright. But again, guys, let me know in the comments if you're excited to see that new Netflix series. Like, Netflix has done a lot of fucked up shit, but they also have done a lot of good shows, and I hope Tekken with this new anime, because the previews look amazing. I can't wait. I hope they don't let us down, but I can't wait to see that anime, man. That scene when fucking Orc comes down and starts fighting Jun Kazama, one of my favorite characters, bro, that shit looked fucking amazing. I can't wait to see that fight. So let's talk about Leroy's fighting style, right? It says here, Leroy's moveset contains many such fast strikes and flurries of punches, providing him some very effective and very counter tools. Leroy also has the possess of a very strong parry game. Ooh, final round. I gotta win this one, guys. I am not about to let this guy make a crazy comeback. Now, making him very dangerous to his opponents, this strength combined with his movesets are more straightforward execution, making him a more simple to pick up beginner friendly character to a lot of beginners out there. Now, like Kazami, Mishima, and Double Kazami, who can summon their pet tiger or white tiger respectively. Ooh, God, it's over. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Pretty much I was about to tell you that he also has that pit bull right there, and the dog's name is Sugar, like I mentioned before. I'll get to the rest of his story when I play with him again. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Take care.